Good morning, mountain friends. How's everybody doing? Let me get some things going here. Hey everybody. If y'all are just jumping on, tell me where you're from. I'm going to be doing this, so maybe hard for me to reply to everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you've had a great week. Y'all, I'm excited because this is a delicious, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a chaffle, but I love waffles, but I watch my carbs. But this is really good whether you're on a low carb diet or not. This is good for somebody who maybe can't have gluten because there's no flour in these, and they're really good. Howdy y'all from Georgia. Hey, they're really good. And I'm going to show y'all how to do them. I'm going to do mine in a waffle maker. And I've already fried up ahead of time. I did my sausage patties ahead of time. I fried them, got them done. I'm going to take them out and I'm going to fix the camera where y'all can see. I'm going to fry up some eggs first. Then we're going to make the chaffles. Okay, these chaffles are just eggs and basically cheese and almond flour. And you can flavor them any way you want to. I am not big on fast food, and I'm surely not big on McDonald's. But one of the things I always did like from McDonald's, and they're not good for you, is their McGriddle sandwiches. And they're very high in sugar and carbs, and they're terrible for you, but I always love the way they tasted. So I'm going to make this chaffle, and I'm going to put some stevia in it, so it's going to be a little sweet. You can put sugar in it if you want. I will share with you all the recipe. It's simple. And I'm going to put a little maple extract in mine because the McGriddles from McDonald's actually have a good maple flavor. So that's what I'm going to be doing, y'all. So y'all could, if y'all share this, I'd appreciate it. So I'm going to get started right away. Let me take my sausage out. Let me wipe my skillet out, and I'm going to make my eggs right quick. So this is a sandwich, a breakfast chaffle sandwich. I'm going to wipe my skillet out. Get that going. Wiped right out. Yay! All right. So let me turn that on. All right. Let me get the skillet going back. Move it where you all can see. So let me put my eggs in here. So this chaffle is 2 eggs. Okay, and it makes 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of almond flour. And let me show you all, I use this almond flour. I get mine from Costco. It's the Kirkland brand. So it's 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a cup. And I'm going to put a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese in it. I'm also going to put 2 packets of stevia. If you don't want to use stevia, you can use any sweetener you want, or you can use a teaspoon of sugar if you wanted to. And I'm going to be putting some maple extract in it. And I'm also going to be putting a little cinnamon in it, okay? Because I want it to have that McGriddle flavor. So that's why I wanted to show you guys what I'm putting in it. So let me get my eggs going. So this is a live video, so it does take me a little bit to get it all going. I like doing live sometimes for you guys because that way you can see everything. Now this is a sandwich, so I'm doing these eggs here Put a little pat of butter in there. Get it going, melted. Okay, I don't want to use any metal on that. Wipe my spatula off. So let me get these scrambled eggs up ahead of time. So for the sandwich, you don't want your egg like tore off all to pieces. You want it kind of where you can fold it or have it like in one piece if you can. I'm gonna put just a little salt in there. And just a little black pepper. I'm gonna swirl it around. Get it going. Hey Karen, hey Tupelo, Mississippi, awesome. Have y'all ever had a chaffle? If you've ever had a chaffle, let me know. These are really good. My husband can be picky, but honestly, y'all, I think they're very good, and he likes them. And you can Google them also on the internet. They're everywhere. They're very popular. And a lot of people, you can use them for a crust for a pizza. You can put a little garlic powder and Italian seasoning in and make them for that. We've done it for that before. You can buy you some sugar-free syrup, put it on them, or you can use honey or maple syrup, whatever you want. I don't like to buy syrup. I either make my own or I use honey or maple syrup because I think those are better for you. So I'm just going to set my eggs right over here and get them out of the way. So now we're going to get started on the chaffle. So here's my little waffle maker, y'all. And if you don't have a waffle maker, you can most certainly fry these. You can fry these in a skillet if you wanted. Now let me get my plug in here. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Hold on just a second. I gotta get my plug in. We may lose light. We did lose some light, but it's all right. Hope this works. There we go. Y'all can still see. All right, let me grab. Now you gotta, it's turned on. So when you do this waffle maker, I'm not going to turn it all the way on high, but it's about a medium high. And it's heating up. So I want to be able to put it where y'all can see it. Let me grab 2 more eggs. Okay, so a chaffle, I'm going to set this off and let it heat up while I mix it so y'all can see how I mix it. So it's 2 eggs. I'm going to put my stevia in there. It don't matter how you put it in as long as you get it all in. And I'm going to put me a few drops of maple extract in here. And 2 tablespoons of almond flour. And I'm doing heaping. And I'm doing a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm doing heaping. And I'm doing some cinnamon. And I'm going to do about a half a teaspoon of that. And you want to use a cup of shredded mozzarella. So what I do, I stir mine with a fork. And you're just going to stir all that together. It smells good. So just stir it like that. The waffle maker's ready. Now this thing gets hot. You burn yourself, as Mom says, burn yourself alive. Let me move it a little bit. So yeah, okay. Now it's smoking, so I'm going to turn it down a little. See? Now you want to spray it. You want to spray it really good with some nonstick spray. So you're going to take half of this mixture. I'm not going to use all of it. See? Now close your waffle maker down. And it won't take it long, y'all. It really won't. It just takes maybe a couple of minutes. So while it's cooking, I'm going to talk to you all. Hey, from Mississippi. Y'all, right now, we're not taking any more orders for cutting boards because we have quite a few orders, and we want to be able to catch up before we take on any more cutting boards, and the prices vary. So I can't really quote anybody a price until I see where you are and where it's got to ship to. So prices do vary, and it's according to where you live and because of shipping and things, and see what it is exactly you want. So but I know I've had a lot of people email me, and so as soon as we get caught up, we're about 2 or 3 weeks out. As soon as we get caught up, we'll be able to take some more orders for the cutting boards. But we do appreciate you guys reaching out and wanting them, and appreciate the ones that already is being able to. So I've been doing like a first come, first serve, answering emails and just doing that. So we do appreciate it. So we are making them. He's making them fast as we can. We're getting a system down, that way we can be able to turn them out a little faster. I do help him. He does most of the work, but I do all the oiling and stuff, and so I'm helping him too. So we're doing it together. So, but we appreciate you guys. Sue, good morning. Big Bear Lake, California. Awesome. Granddaughter's watching me, she said. Hello from Savannah. Awesome. So, y'all, have you ever had a chaffle? They're so good. And when you just put it, it is really, really, really good. I'm honestly, guys, you won't miss. Now, this is about done. You won't miss that this is not like a regular waffle. To me, I don't. Roger don't, and he can be picky. Love his heart. And I'm just gonna, like I said, you can take these and you can add some garlic powder and Italian seasoning to them, and put some marinara, pepperoni, whatever you want, and mozzarella cheese. Throw them in the oven under the broiler, and you can make a pizza out of them. These are about done. Just a few more seconds. And honestly, guys, if you had a mini maker, you could do, this recipe I doubled, but if you have one of those mini makers, this is going to be an awfully big sandwich, so I'm going to cut it in half. Me and Roger are both going to eat this, so it's going to be one big one, and I'll just cut it in half. So what I like to do after it's done, I take my fork, I'm getting a clean fork, and just pick it up like that right there, and throw it on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's hard to believe there ain't no flour in that. And I can definitely smell the cinnamon and the maple. Yum. All right, let me set it over here. I'm just going to put it right there. All right, we're going to make the other one. Spray. And like I said, if you don't have a waffle maker, you can just pour a little of that in a skillet and fry it like a pancake. So, no, you don't have to worry if you don't have a waffle maker. But I will tell y'all, these little waffle makers, you can get the mini ones. They're only, some of them are like $10 at the dollar store. They're not expensive at all. There's the second one. So what I'm going to do, since this one is right here, I'm going to go ahead and start putting it together. So let me scoot that out of the way so y'all can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay this egg down on here. Roger likes them McGriddles too. McGriddles from McDonald's, but they're not good for you. So, and I know this is a lot of sausage, so I'm not going to put both pieces on. I'll just do 2. And then when the other one comes out, we'll put it on top. And we're going to split that. So, but like I said, whether it don't matter if you're not on low carb, it don't matter. This, if you're on a gluten-free diet, some people can't have gluten. This is a good alternative, and honestly, they're really good. And they're very versatile. That's what I like about them. They're so versatile, and it don't take long to make them. Hello from Michigan. Yeah, say hi. Y'all, when I'm doing this myself, I feel bad because I can't always reply to everybody, but I usually try to go back and reply to everybody. So if you could share this, I'd appreciate it. And let me say again, I do appreciate everybody reaching out about a cutting board. Right now, we have all the orders we can take at this moment, but hopefully in 2, maybe 3 weeks, hopefully 2 weeks, we'll be caught up. And we'll be able to take some more orders, okay? I'm going to go ahead and unplug this. And, because it is just him and I working on them. He does most of the work, but I do help him. And they are handcrafted, so it takes a little while. Hello from Southern California. Hey, is it Iva? That's breakfast. Yeah, breakfast chaffles are good. All right. I think that one's done, too. Yep. Yeah, they cook hot and fast, so burn your fingers. There's different ways you can make them. Now, if you don't have mozzarella, I do want to tell you. If you don't have mozzarella, you can use any kind of cheese you want, okay? Any kind of cheese you want. It doesn't have to be the mozzarella. Let me set that thing out of the way. Let me turn my light back on. So, and I'm going to take a bite. There, get her light back. Okie doke. I see y'all, look. That thing's huge. But it is for 2. And if you had a mini waffle maker, this would make 4 mini ones, okay? If you had the mini waffle, mine's like a regular waffle maker. But if you had a mini one, this would make 4. Let me get my knife so we can cut it right down the middle. I'm going to cut it just like this. That way I get a piece of sausage and Roger gets one. And we're all just happy campers. Let me get my cup laid out. All right. Yeehaw. Looky, y'all. Jeez, oh Pete. There's Roger's half. I'll eat this and I'll set this one over here. He's actually down in the wood shop right now, so he said he'd be up in a little bit to eat his. So, but I'm going to take a bite. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much in here. I'm not a big breakfast eater, But what I do, I'm not a big breakfast eater, which means I don't eat right when I get up. I do practice that intermittent fasting, and I got myself trained to where I don't eat right away. And when I do eat, it's usually 11 or 12 o'clock. I don't eat right when I get out of bed. It's 2 or 3 hours at least. But when I do like breakfast food, I just don't like to eat breakfast right away. So, but this is, now I don't have any, like, I don't know what the carb content or anything of this is. I just know it is low carb. And I'm going to cut into it. Take me a bite. It's really good. So I'm going to give y'all. It's good. You can taste that maple. It's very good. The maple just like sets it off. It's very good. You can put a little cheese, extra cheese on it if you wanted, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to add any extra calories. It's very good. Somebody asked if you could use regular flour. I would not use regular flour with this kind of recipe. Because if you want to make just a regular waffle, look up a regular waffle recipe. Because if you use regular flour, then you wouldn't need all the cheese and all that extra. Because honestly, the cheese, where you're not using regular flour here, it is the cheese actually in here that is causing it to take on the texture of a regular waffle. So I personally, I mean, you can try to use regular flour if you want, but I can't tell you for sure how it would turn out. So good. So, it's really good, guys. I think adding the cinnamon and the maple makes it take on a little bit of that McDonald's McGriddle. It's good. It's really good. So there you go, guys. There you go. That is a breakfast chaffle sandwich. And it's so good. Honestly, y'all. It is so good. I will do my best to share the recipe in a little bit, maybe a little later today. But if you're watching now, just go back and watch the replay, or if you're watching later, I gave the amounts in here. It's so good. I love low carb rice. Need to eliminate carbs. Yeah. Y'all, honestly, I mean, a lot of people are like, I mean, I have made this, I've been making this probably for 6 months. And I make these for a lot of different recipes. Like I said, we like pizza. And I make these a lot. And I put, instead of the cinnamon, you would just put some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. Top it with your pizza toppings. Throw it in the oven under the broiler. Who's filming? It's really good. And it fills you up. That's what I really like about it. There's a lot of good protein here without the carbs, so, and no sugar in it, so that's good. All right, guys, yeah. So I just want to get on here, make this right quick, do a live, talk to y'all. I know it's been a couple days since you've heard from me, so we've just been really busy, but I like to give different alternatives. I love to cook, guys. I love to cook. I like to try different things, so this is one thing that I have been making probably at least a year. And I just wanted to get on here this morning and make y'all one. I love how you convey each bite. So delicious. Yeah. It is good. I'm a big foodie, if y'all don't know. I mean, y'all been around food all my life, so I like it. So, and I like to, and since y'all can't taste it, I need to tell y'all how it tastes. So, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to get off here. There you go, guys. That was simple. It was pretty, I mean, if you didn't want to do the sandwich like I did, you can do bacon. You can do just an egg. You could just make it like it was. Top it with whatever syrup you like. It's good that way. I've melted some cream cheese over mine before and just done like a cream cheese glaze on it. So I'm just giving you different ideas of how you can do this. It's really good. And honestly, y'all, that's, to me, I mean, it's not like a Waffle House waffle, but it is still very good and it satisfies you. And that's what I guess really matters. You want to eat a little better, something a little better for you, but it still tastes good. That's what really matters, as long as it tastes good, right? So, all right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate all y'all been asking about a cutting board. I will be getting back with y'all. I will be announcing when we can take more orders. Because we want to get caught up and we don't want everybody waiting. And so, but we do appreciate everybody asking about them. And we'll be getting them out as soon as we can. And so you guys, if you make this, let me know. Share pictures. I do have a mountain cooking, Missy's Mountain Cooking Friends group. You can, that group is just for anybody who wants to join. You share your own recipes in there. I don't share all the time in there because I'm really busy. I can't kind of do both. But that if you want to join that group, that's what that's for. It's for all of us to share our recipes, share any food you're making, any recipes you love, and that's what it's all about, because we all like to cook and we all like to eat, and just share whatever that you all like. That's what that group is for. So and I know I have a lot of pending, so I have to prove a lot of people. I vet a lot of people because there's a lot of scammers going on. So I have it fixed where I have to prove everybody. And I try to go through and look out for scammers because, you know, just the world we live in. So anyway, so y'all take care. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm going to get off here. Thank you for tuning in. I will talk to y'all later. If you make this, let me know, guys. Y'all, see ya.